Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to viewing how to get this look. I don't really have a name for it. I sincerely don't. I just want to call it how to look hot. You know, it's really pretty, really glittery, blue, always sultry, and like a fun lip. So check out the video, learn some cool tips, and subscribe. So first we're going to moisturize the skin with some Embryolisse. First, you have to have some nice pouty lips if you want to be hot. So I'm using some Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. And then we're priming with some Cover FX mattifying primer for them oily girls. Like, you don't want to be oily and powdery when you're trying to be cute. That never goes well. So mat it up if you're oily. Here's a trick that I use to stay super matte. I do the Cover FX mattifying primer 2 times, not 1 but twice, so nothing slips off this face. Now we're gonna prime these eyes, man, because this is what's gonna get the attention. So you prime your eyes to lock it in and make sure nothing, and I mean nothing, comes off or in between them. And of course you warm it up, because if not, it's nasty and it stays stiff. As you can tell, this is my favorite palette, Violet Voss by Lorelei. And we're gonna go in with some Mama Bird as the first color. Mama Bird it is. Section goes a little fast, but I'm doing the same steps that I did the first time, just with a different color. So I'm using Britches from the Violet Voss palette to give some depth to the orange, and it's going to amplify all the colors that I'm thinking about. Then up next with the MAC 217 brush, I'm going to combine Alabama and Whiskers with the MAC 217 brush to add some depth in the crease to make this look a little bit more alluring. In the very outer part of the eyelid, I'm going in with some Bubs, which is a really nice rich brown. So that's going to make the whole eye look a little bit more contoured. Alright, now look at this. Let me just swatch it. Look at this. Well, you can't see it on my complexion, like, via this, because the brightness doesn't help, but it's like this on your eyes. Now, to show the effects of all this crease color action, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Cream Stick Twinkle Pop in the shade Honey Bunny. So it's going to be a nice champagne-y, sequined effect. It's just going to look so amazing. And to warm it up and really have it like on the eyelid and pronounced, you want to warm it up with your ring finger. Oh, favorite. Top 5, top 5. Now for my foundation, I love the Milani 2-in-1 foundation because it's richer and it's like ultimate full coverage, and I love ultimate full coverage. So I use this paired with my Real Techniques brush to really buff it into the skin and blend it out, because if not, I'm gonna be caked face. So don't be too frightful on how heavy it is. It does warm up and it blends into the skin very nicely. If my foundation is all heavy, my concealer has to be too, right? So I'm using Makeup Forever waterproof concealer in shade 7. I mean, if you want to look hot, you want to make sure everything's sealed in. And I'm oily prone, so I can handle all this coverage. Not that anyone needs it, but who would complain? Like, who doesn't want like a smooth base? Next up is this Laura Mercier. Yes, this translucent powder to seal the deal and make sure nothing, and I mean nothing, is slipping. I keep on mentioning that, but this adds to the trifecta of things. And I'm using it with the pointed brush again, so I can really get into all the areas, especially on my under eye. So I love it. Perfect. Now the liner has to be Pat McGrath Labs liquid liner. It has like 2 sides to it, the precise and the bold. I love to use the precise because it helps me get that perfect wing for the cat eye. Mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Colassal Big Shot to make sure all my lashes are good and curled intact. Like, this brush is really dope for like the lower lash line. I'm gonna show you in a bit. Really make the eyes pop, I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Deep End. It's like this cool metallic blue that really makes the eyes pop, make the eyes look bigger, and make the eyes hot. fucking amazing. A square brow. Not many people do, but I do. Some people hate them. I'm not one of them. It's 1 2 square. Everyone hates these. I love square brows. One thing that's weird is like when you move them and the front doesn't move. I love my square brows. To officially set my under eye, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm using the 3 light shades in the light to medium pack. I believe it's banana I'm more so focusing on. Contour is brought to you by the Tarte Contour Palette number 3. I'm using all those shades, a little bit of the dark one and both the shimmery one, to give myself a nice rounded glow. Definitely want a thin nose if you want to be cute. But regardless, if you're bronzing the face, always bronze the nose. I say that because if you don't, then it just broadens the nose no matter how big or small it is. Okay? The Colassal mascara is going to show you all its glory. It makes like the lower lash line look so full and nice and not clumpy, and also draws more of the attention to the blue, so this makes it look so fire. Brought to you by the Tartiest Volume III Contour Palette. I already mentioned it before, but it's the highlight portion of it to give me that extra boom pow. Solidify the thin nose that we've already created, I like to add a glow on the tip of the nose as well as the bridge of it. It shortens the nose as well as thinning it out. I'm using Spaced Out by Icon Lashes, and it's like a high-low lash, so it gives the appearance of more length and some volume without making your eyes look like you have bushes on your eyelids, and making it more attractive to boys. This is a few more bonuses. I wanted to add more of a contour, so then I went back in with the ABH contour kit to add more warmth to my cheek. Also, double check the lashes, always in the front, because that's always where it like falls apart. So just a few more bonuses, y'all. See, my lips are a bit poutier. So to draw attention to the lips without drawing too much, because my lips are poutier, so now I can rock a nude, I'm using 3 colors. So first is Maliboo by Kylie. The second is Anastasia Stripped. And the third is a liquid eyeshadow by Urban Decay, Recharged, to amplify the look and to highlight in the areas where I want the lip to look poutiest. Some moon dust. Bit more of the deep end eyeliner, and I brushed it into like the root of my lower lash line to really solidify this blue on my lower lash line. I want y'all to get like an up close because this is bomb as fuck. So look at my lips. I use like 17 different colors, but mostly neutrals, and then like moon dust, like eyeshadow on my lip, and then my eyes. Jesus. Ignore this. I got like a wax and a bad reaction. But whatever. Look at my eyes. And my lashes are Icon. My code will be listed below so you guys can get some of a discount, right? But I am so pretty. And you are too. You guys are too. Just as long as you cop this. Enjoy.